actions define our personality and respective upbringing. It is a defining feature that makes us human. Of course, it is no longer a secret that each of us has at least one bad habit. Whether it is internet addiction or drinking too much beer, these bad habits should never be ignored. You should never tolerate them to continue. They are capable of controlling you and the course of your actions. Usually, these bad habits will end up chewing you. And that's not a warning. That's just a conclusion from all the lives that have been wasted by these unwarranted actions. If you don't want to fall in the same drain, you need to make sure that these bad habits will get corrected. Hello everyone, I am Karen from Mindstream. In this video, I am going to talk about the methods that will eradicate the bad in your life. Number 1. Decide that you need to change. This one seems to be a no-brainer. However, it is more significant than you think. You see, conviction starts and ends everything. For instance, if you have decided that you will become a successful businessman no matter what it takes, then it will happen. If you have the firm resolve to overcome your limits, you will be able to do so. Our mind is always the trigger. Once it has decided on something, it will not stop until it reaches such a goal. But keep in mind that temptations and other forms of wrongdoings are also in our head. Hence, it is important that your desire to overcome them must be greater than whatever temptations that are surrounding you. If you are convicted to change, trust me, nobody is ever going to stop you. Number 2. Identify the cause of the problem. You cannot solve a problem if you don't know what causes it. When dealing with bad habits, you have to target them on their roots. You cannot fully remove them from your life if you don't vanquish the seeds that started them. Interestingly, there are two common causes of bad habits: boredom and stress. They are always the main culprit. And there's a good chance that any of your bad habits right now are caused by them. Let's take stress as an example. Stressed individuals often look for means to alleviate the tension and pressure they are carrying. Most of the time, the way they handle it is by smoking, drinking alcohol, or eating too much. For them, these activities make them forget all of their problems. But right now, you are already aware of the bad effects that these activities bring. You shouldn't delve with them in the first place because they are addicting. When you see that stress or boredom are the cause of your bad habits, make a switch. Stress is normal, but you can always beat it by proper rest, social intervention, and even some breathing exercises. If you are bored, then do other useful things instead. Don't just get bored because you are lazy. Pick a book, learn a new sport, study and learn something. Number 3. Set reasonable goals. The next thing that you need to do is to make short-term goals. Always keep in mind that your bad habits came from years and years of repetitive actions. For instance, if you were a drunkard for 5 years, don't expect that you can become sober overnight. That's not how things work. Otherwise, reforming those who have been addicted to drugs and substance abuse would have been just easy. If you want to change, take baby steps. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to take things slowly but surely. In this way, you can change for good. It is easier for you to make short-term goals because they are easy to achieve. If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, try completing a week without smoking or eating junk. After you can get the hang of it, you can extend these conditions to weeks and months. You can always change yourself, but that doesn't mean that the transformation has to be drastic. Honestly, breaking bad habits requires time. You need to dedicate yourself to this endeavor. Number 4. Remove the triggers. Bad habits are also a result of temptation. When you are tempted, you can easily fall to the things that can easily ruin you. Hence, it is also your responsibility to avoid or cut them off. Triggers do come in various forms. Some are through your social circles, while others are through objects or actions that you usually do. When a person wants to stop drinking, he or she simply needs to avoid going to bars. At the same, he or she needs to avoid going with groups of people who are into drinking. Don't ever think that you can beat temptation all the time. Occasionally, they can get stronger than your resolve. It would be best if you can avoid direct confrontation with them. That would save you from a lot of trouble. Number 5. Seek support. If you think that you can do it, have someone support you. Don't be ashamed to seek help, especially if the habit is too hard to break. It is one of the reasons why there are support groups for various types of addictions. It is a testament that being with people that support your desire to change can make a huge difference. Of course, you don't really need to join these groups just to get the social backing that you need. Your family and friends can give you the motivation that you need to pursue a new life. You can also look for someone who has the same struggles with you. Join forces with them. The two of you can hold each other accountable and celebrate your victories together. I guess that's it for now. Again, this is Karen from Mindstream. I hope you were able to gain insights on how to beat your bad habits. Click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can get updates with our new videos. Thank you and stay safe.